a title.
It's time for New Sports. It's all about sports and DeVoe putting on her sporty tennis shoes and her gym clothes. We're going to work out, sort of. Kind of. If she says if I can do it, she can do it. So I said, I think you're off the hook.
Okay.
You are off the hook, DeVoe.
Yes, I know.
You get a pass because you know what I like about it because you actually most people you guys don't even understand in sports and new sports. DeVoe plays a role, but she is the definition of a woman who's all around. Hummus patties and sports go together like milk and candy bars. Isn't that right, DeVoe?
Yeah.
Get that hummus.
Nasty. Hummus and candy bars. Yuck. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Hummus and candy bars. You don't like that?
No.
Why not?
First of all, it just doesn't go. The blend is not good.
It's not good. All right. Okay. Let me do this because I have to pretend like the people in the video world already said click off because you got to get us in 3 to 6 seconds. Bottom line, you guys, in new sports, how do we wrap this? We wrap this around basketball first, and in new sports, as DeVoe always reminds me, is sports wrapped around in sex or sex wrapped around in sports? I don't know how we can relate that with the Celtics and the Lakers, but I have to apologize because Victor messed up on his typos, so I'm going to say it for you. Bottom line, do teams actually measure themselves, NBA teams, with a defeat of the Lakers or the Celtics? Which gives you extra value? When you actually go up against the Lakers or the Celtics, do you measure your team's growth and potential market value and playoff opportunity by which team moreover? Mario, what do you think, man?
Well, I think it's definitely a consideration. Everybody likes to beat the Lakers. Everybody likes to beat the Celtics. Right. But I think above all of those, everybody likes to beat the Heat.
Oh, you went there. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, Mario, you hit a good point. You're right. The Heat, people are hating, but do they really hate? Do they go beat Miami?
No. Okay. No, but yeah, they do. And the Lakers. But I think the only team that I think that people want to beat more than the Lakers is the Heat. And I bet you they probably think they can more.
True.
Maybe not, but they probably think they can.
Okay. All right. Now, DeVoe, before I put you in the mix, because I know you're sitting over there going like, you haven't asked me a question yet, Vic. Well, I'm going to say this.
She's looking at the little green men. Wondering what kind of an ethnic statement is this?
Watch this.
It's a leprechaun. We live a leprechaun.
Now, DeVoe, you may or may not follow the sports, but if you had to get the heartbeat of a community, and you say, what do you hear more? That people are loving the Lakers, hating the Celtics, hating the Miami Heat, loving the Heat, even through your social activities. You know, people
all
get
them
involved.
hippies you hang out with.
Well, surprising enough, I do hear a lot. Shut up. I do hear a lot about sports around me.
Right.
So, I would have to say the Lakers. The Heat. I mean, I didn't even really hear much about them. Celtic Heat. But, yeah, I would say the Lakers.
The Lakers? Mm-hmm. Let me give you the reasons, and for those of you who may or may not be chiming in, I have 4 different reasons that may or may not qualify. And I said, okay, if you're going to beat the Lakers or the Celtics, there are various reasons. I only picked 4. You can pick 100. First one is defeating a championship team always adds value. That's number 1.
Yep.
All right. Here's the second one. Celtics. Arrogance can go a long way, but the mystique needs to be humbled because Celtic mystique. Third, Lakers. All teams love to chant, beat L.A. They're the only team in the NBA that has a chant, beat L.A. And when I say that, you don't hear other teams like beat Toronto. Doesn't work. Celtics.
Because it's too easy.
It's too long.
Not beating those Canadians. They're too polite anyway.
See, Mario, I tried to give the example of the Toronto Raptors, but he already said obvious reasons. Why would you chant a team that's not winning? I know. I got you.
Why beat up on them?
And the last one, Celtics, because they are in Boston. And I've heard that quote from somebody in this room about the city of Boston. And I wonder who that person is who has a feeling about the city of Boston.
I had a bad experience.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I thought Boston was worse. I'd rather go to Mississippi.
You're wrong, man.
That's saying a lot.
That's saying a lot. I know.
I'm just saying, at one point in time, I considered that the most racist city I'd ever been to.
Really? Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That I had ever been to. For me. It was the most. It was the most.
Not even close.
Openly, kind of.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say
times have changed since 1979.
Oh
man, and that's not a long time when you think
No,
about.
so it ain't. I'm not talking about 1960. I'm talking about the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, more recent than you guys think. Okay, now for the most part, I just want to lead this in because I truly believe at the end of the day, if you look at the championship competition, is it better to have the Lakers and the Celtics in the championship this year, or Lakers and Heat? You got to have the Lakers because no one's looking forward to San Antonio Spurs. What other team could represent a bigger championship venue this year? Who would you pick, Mario?
Why are you always going with him first?
Because I know some sports.
Wait a minute,
I
DeVoe,
was ready to
you
answer
ready? Well,
that.
Mario, please defer to the queen.
Drum roll. We
Let's
have one
do
of
this.
those. Drum roll.
Pull it in. Go ahead, DeVoe.
Waiting for my drum roll.
That was it.
I say L.A. and Heat.
Oh, that sounds kind of.
Like that, two lubricants when they match up. That his and her.
Just because of what I hear, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I've been going to a lot of sports bars lately.
Oh, you drinking?
No, but I've been going.
Picking people up? What are you in the sports bar doing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
What the hell she doing at a damn sports bar?
I'm trying to keep up with my sports.
I'm thinking
When
about
I
the
come
poor
out
dudes
here, I
in the
can
sports
talk
bar.
about it.
Some
Right.
guy's probably hitting on you thinking you know some sports.
Well, I do know a little bit more about sports hanging out with you guys.
Wow.
So
we're
this is what
helping.
I'm hearing in the sports bar.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
what
how about hanging out at some strip clubs?
Well, wait a minute. So, DeVoe, you're doing it by default. You're saying the conversation around you.
Yes. Well, that's what I am
Right.
here for.
I got you.
To be
Okay.
the mouthpiece of the people.
Oh, all
Okay, I like that.
right. Okay. That's a good one. So,
Giving me a Woody, but
let me watch this, Mario. This is a good one. What is the number one motivation why you go to a sports bar?
To hear them talk about sports.
You believe that, Mario?
Bullshit. I don't even know, but you know it's not for the food either. That's what
Right.
gets me.
Right.
There's no reason for her to go.
Right.
She don't eat that food. She don't drink.
Right.
She don't like sports. She's not even into sporty men.
So,
She must go there for just diversity.
No, I
I
want to be
believe
able
it.
to hang when I'm talking to you guys on morning coffee. I
Is
want
it-
to be
is
able
it-
to
is
talk
it
a little
helping?
bit. Yes.
DeVoe, you
Right.
want me and Mario or Mario and I to believe
I don't know.
that you're going to a sports bar,
Yeah.
and the motivation is to listen to people talk about sports. Is that the main reason you're going?
Stop using that fart sound. Yes, it is. Absolutely. In fact, I was it wasn't a sports bar. I was in the Red Lobster having lunch, and they had some of the sports up.
You didn't even eat that. What the hell you doing in the Red Lobster?
Shut up.
You eat the biscuit?
They're very good. And so, I was basically listening to what the guys were talking about sitting at the bar. So I would be prepared to answer these questions.
What were
here.
you drinking?
Okay, none of your business.
Cranberry cranberry juice. You
On
know,
the
try to take care of those kidneys.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do this then. I want to go ahead. Here's my reason on this is because I think at the end of the day, you need a team to hate. And who's better to hate? Because I think Miami's going through the hate now. But if L.A. and Miami were to match up, which team would you pull for, Mario?
Miami.
No brainer. So he's hating on L.A. DeVoe,
No,
what
I'm
team?
not hating. I prefer Miami. LA don't need no more championships. I don't want LA to win at nothing.
wait a minute.
Basketball, baseball, need no more damn championships.
DeVoe, do you refute that statement or do you agree?
No, I that's ridiculous,
What?
Mario. Why would you want Miami to win?
Well, it's another sunny state. Inappropriately dressed females,
Just see.
all on the beach.
You see what happens here?
You know what?
I love them. I love Miami because it's a wonderful elderly
It has
population.
nothing to do with sports.
Oh,
Well, who said we gotta like them for sports? And they have the
We're
mojito.
talking about
The
sports here.
mojito.
We're talking about.
Well, that's why I'm
Lakers and the
rooting. Well,
Heat.
see, I can't root for the Lakers. There's no more championships in LA for about 10 more years.
I see what he's saying.
You know
Nothing.
what? I see what
Football,
he's saying.
basketball, nothing.
You see what he's saying?
Boy, this is it's
LA traitor.
it's philosophical and it's a different reason as opposed to
I think
we're being caught up in the moment, DeVoe. But I'm gonna follow your lead on this, DeVoe. It's this year. It's right now. And we know everybody's going to get involved in the championship, going bar hunting, hopping, and everything. there's going to be sides people are going to pick, even if you're not involved. And I'm thinking, is it better to see the Celtics get revenge, or is it better to see Miami Heat because they are the big three? And I think
Celtic revenge.
Celtic revenge.
But Miami Heat is a story. See, it's too bad you're a story when you don't make it.
Right.
But you know what, Vic?
Yeah.
I know you left them out because they're still not getting all the mention.
Right.
But damn, I got to give honorable mention to Oklahoma.
I do too.
With Perkins, because they look exciting as the Lakers do, dude. They look. I mean, they really do. Oklahoma, you guys.
Yeah.
With good. Durant and Perkins from now the Celtics, they look exciting. So it's good to be able to root for some of these other places. Because let's face it. Right. How much press does Oklahoma get?
Not much. I mean, better than...
I don't even know the name of their team.
Thunder. Oklahoma Thunder.
Because they're known for thunder.
Seattle Supersonics back in the day. But you know what? I'm going to say this, and I agree. I think the hard part is looking at a team that will excite you. I think if I had to pick, if it's not the Lakers, I would go Oklahoma Thunder over San Antonio. They are just more exciting. They tend to play a new
too.
ball hungry energy. They seem like legs are just full of Red Bull, So the bottom line, I'm going with them. But I think what we're saying is this: if it's in the West, Oklahoma Thunder. If it's not Lakers, if it's in the East, you're still siding with the Celtics first. But Miami can get you up there.
Yeah, and that may change if Dwayne Wade keeps playing like he's playing. Right now, the Heat look like a different team, and they're getting ready for the playoffs. So everybody, hold on to your hats, baby.
Right.
It's going to be a rocky road.
Yeah. And I think the part that's Miami's going to be tested on is Bosh has stepped up. They're all energized. Can they maintain that level of adrenaline? And I think when Bosh gets in there and they say, hey, look, instead of doing the one-on-ones what the Lakers did with Paul Gasol and say, we're going to play you man up. Well, you see what they did with Dwight Howard the other day. They changed their whole philosophy, and I hate to say it, Dwight Howard got way more game as an impact, and they chased him down to turnover. So when Bosh gets in the mix, I think he's going to have a rough time with people's bodies bodying up on him. He just doesn't have the meat on him. So,
well, it's yet to be seen. I think the Lakers buying him. If he can survive, actually looks wonderful.
Yeah, you're right.
Wonderful, but it has a lot to do with that injury factor. So
yeah.
Let's hope that everybody stays healthy and that it's not decided by injury.
Yeah.
Let's hear for that. I sure hope, because I would really like to see it come down to play.
Yeah, you'd rather see the players on the court than to see them not on the court.
Yeah, just hurt.
I hate injuries like that. I'm going to go over to this next one because it's really philosophical, and I know a lot of people probably won't care until the day comes. But the NFL, because all of a sudden now, its new challenge is to put the NFL still in the mix in the media, and they're going to do it the NFL draft, which occurs in April. Now, the issue is here's these cats that are looking forward to the NFL draft, and of course, the NFL is encouraging that they participate or, of course, come across and walk across the stage during the draft. Let me ask you this. Should they boycott?
Yes.
Which is it,
should
Mario?
The players? No. So you're saying the NFL prospects should boycott?
Here's what makes it so complicated. Here you are, the draft. Of course, you want to do everything and enjoy your draft moment.
Right.
But you're being drafted into a situation where there's a strike.
Right.
The people who you are joining, they're on strike. Yep. Even the same organizations that are drafting you can't do anything with you because you're on strike.
Right.
They've locked you out. They've locked the players out.
So this is
how do you lock the players out?
Right.
Then tell the guys who come out of college, hey, come to the